Hi there. Welcome to your luxurious best of both worlds. Let me explain. Whether you're a family or a couple looking for a luxurious vacation, I think I found it for you. Welcome to the brand new Keystone Montana High Country 377 FL. This coach is 41 feet 11 inches, let's just call it 42 to be safe, 13,500 pounds, and can sleep up to 10, but is highlighted by a front living area that's versatile as well as comfortable. You got a midship galley kitchen, bathroom with bunk area up above the primary bedroom, and just tons of versatility whether you're a couple or a family. What do you say we start right up here in the front? What I mean by couple or family and versatility and best of both worlds, a lot of times when people are looking for RVs, they're either a couple or they're a family. That's just kind of how things go. So having the 377 FL, which is a traditional front living high profile fifth wheel, meaning you're going to need a big boy truck to tow it, but I have space to sleep up to 10 or store, or I got literally a mid kitchen, I got a front living, I got a rear bedroom. This is really the best of both worlds. And we're actually going to start right up here in the front living portion of the 377 FL. Now, the High Countries and the Montanas have been some of the top selling full profile fifth wheels for 20 plus years. The quality in construction speaks for itself. Everything from the covered trim to the color-coded wiring, the bow floor flooring, and everything really in between really makes Montana stand out. But the thing that I like about front living fifth wheels is the versatility. And this 377 is extremely versatile. For example, right up here, I have dual entertainment spaces. Actually, 3 entertaining spaces. I got opposing slides right here, housing these overstuffed Thomas Paine hide-a-bed sofas that are comfortable, great love seats. I got USB-C and A charging all the way around me. Plus, I got recessed lights, wood balances, day and night shades, which is pretty awesome to have. And for my entertainment center, I have a TV on a telestrator, tons of storage. And you'll also see that with their storage doors, you got the shaker style cabinets, but they're beveled, they're frosted glass inlay. They got the matte black pulls, and they have hideaway hinges. I've always been a fan of whenever a manufacturer puts these in there because they're expensive, that's a calling card of somebody that wants you to have a good, long-lasting fifth wheel. Montana is absolutely one of them. Now, storage shelves, components, and then you have a little rocker switch for your TV right here. And I wanted to pull this down halfway to show you 2 things. Number one, your TV. You can have it up, you can have it down, but when it's down, you have a privacy window up front. So if you're pulled up to the beach, the mountains, what a great view. Imagine your morning coffee sitting here in those plush Thomas Paine recliners, which, by the way, are motorized. You don't even have to pull a latch. You just push a button and let it go out. But having your morning coffee or that nightcap, watching the moon set right there, absolutely awesome. Below your telestrator is going to be another component shelf hidden behind frosted glass. You got your JBL Aura Cube entertainment system inside of here. Plus underneath there in the decorative molded fireplace backsplash is your 30-inch Furion fireplace. I love this because it's multi-flame, multi-light setting. You already have a 35,000 BTU furnace inside this beauty. This is going to do a good job of knocking the chill off the air. Or if the kids are doing the movie night, you got the popcorn, you got everybody crashing, whatever it may be. This is not only going to look good, it's going to feel good. Then add that to the fact that if it's hot outside, you got the Coleman Mach Whisper Quiet AC up here. You actually have dual ACs and the blade distribution system. These little ducts right here move about 30% more air when it comes to your cooling, because instead of the air coming straight down, they make it go in a cyclone. Really helps not only cool the coach down faster, but use less AC to do it. Pretty sweet. Everything up here looks pretty awesome. Let's go check out this midship kitchen. Now, versatility to me is key. So if you're a family looking for an RV or a couple looking for an RV, I like this flow and layout because I have solid surface countertops, raised prep/bar area right here close to the entry on my campsite, oversized cabinets with the crown molding up top, really kind of makes this look residential, but more importantly, it's functional. Because if I wanted to put something up there, I could, but more importantly, I can still reach the top shelves without having to go all the way up there. Frosted glass inlay in my cabinets above my sink, which I'll get to here in a second, and then above my GE microwave. Now down below that is going to be my Furion 3-burner cooktop with my 24-inch range, as well as a drawer underneath. Like the space, like the layout, love the backsplash. Not usually a fan of herringbone, but the flow of this and the color scheme to me was like, okay, this actually works. And the fact that they actually gave me a backsplash is pretty nice. Then they gave me some nice little features like a magnetic hook for my knives, as well as some hangers here. My sink is undermounted thanks to that solid surface countertop, and even have a sprayer in my faucet. Underneath my sink is going to be a great spot for my cutting board covers for my sink, as well as my trash can. And every drawer you're going to have inside your Montana, solid wood, full extension on drawer guides, and the bottom is reinforced. So a lot of them are 75 plus pounds when it comes to low capacity just in the drawers. But the fact that you have a bar top with stools, as well as a dinette, means if you got the family with the kids or just the couple, breakfast nook, lunch and dinner nook, or everybody eating all together. Maybe the kids are over there watching something on their tablets, playing card games, or you're playing card games over here while the kids are eating. Love the flow and the functionality. Plus, I got the little extension leaf if I need it. And I got solid wood valances around my panoramic window here with my LED lights in the wood inlay. The thing that I like about Montana too is they give you so much window space inside of a coach, probably the largest in class. And talking about large, besides my gut, you got an 18.6 cubic foot GE fridge freezer combo. I really like this because you got the water filter built in, you got the water dispenser, and you got the large drawer with the ice maker down below. Then over here, I love how they have another decorative pantry for us. You got the frosted glass inlay in those solid wood cabinets. And this is also where you're going to find your command panel. Now, this is where you come to run out your slides, as well as check your tanks. You can cut on all the lights, as well as your water pump, your water heater, and you have your gas and electric water heater right there. You also can check your tanks, like I had mentioned, as well as your battery. Now, this one does come with solar on it. So you'll have solar options. You can upgrade them. Usually it's a 200 watt panel. This one also comes with a 2000 watt inverter because you do have that residential fridge in there. But if you want to know your tanks on this one, you got a 75 gallon fresh tank, 78 gallon gray tank, and 39 gallon black tank. Once again, giving you a little bit of versatility there, whether you're a couple or a family. Now, obviously, as a family, those tank sizes, the long weekend, you might have to dump them or whatever. But as a couple, you go off the grid with the solar and those tanks, a good lithium battery. That's pretty good tank sizes for that. But you want to see some more versatility? Let me show you something. The versatility continues even in this hallway because you have your main entry on the campsite, but Keystone thought, why not give you a separate access point on the off-camp side? A lot of times in like bunk-style travel trailers or family-style travel trailers, you will have a access point in the bathroom. Keystone said, you know what, why not do the same thing for a fifth wheel? Put the access point here, right across from your bathroom. Solid door is going to separate us from this space, highlighted by a high-rise porcelain bowl with the foot flush, single-piece shower surround with matte black shower controls, as well as a handle, and a vanity with an undermounted sink, as well as an oversized mirrored medicine cabinet. Now, I still have the max vent fan in here. I am a full profile fifth wheel, so I got plenty of headroom up there for my skylight. And that max vent fan is going to move about a foot of air per second out of this coach. So super hot shower, take it. Super hot outside, want to cool it down, cut those on first before you get to your AC. Now, let me slip by my glass enclosure here and show you my 2 and 3rd bedroom that we have, because the front is technically a bedroom too. Let's go. Now, right above the bedroom in the rear of the 377FL is going to be your storage area or your bunk loft. Once again, giving you some versatility. I have safety thanks to the little metal railing and the handrail coming up the stairs here above the bedroom in the back. I got storage. I got my second AC with blade distribution. Plus, I got Key TV multi-source connections and power over there if I want to set up some entertainment. But this is great for the kids, the dogs, the adults. You could sleep 4 people up here, but right now it's set up for 2 bunks. You put a queen-size bed in a bunk, bam. Great for the in-laws when they come over, or the kids, that maybe the grandkids. Just an awesome, versatile space. Now let's take a look at your primary bedroom, because that's where you're going to be sleeping at night. Last but not least, on the inside is the primary bedroom of the 377FL, located in the rear under the loft. The real big thing you got to watch out here is the headspace. They did give you a little bit more room than years previous. Plus, I even have a duct right here. But just watch your head when you're stepping down and coming inside the bedroom here. Washer dryer prep located along the wall there, plus a little extra storage space if you need it. You got the king size bed in the slide here with storage up above, 110 outlet. You also notice that some of the outlets are inverted, meaning they'll actually run off the sun. So that solar panel, that inverter, all comes into play. We'll talk a little bit more about that when we get outside. But I got storage underneath the bed thanks to the strut support system. Plus, you'll see that my hose is in there too. That is for the vacuum system that is built into your 377FL. Chest of drawers over here on the off-camp wall, and of course the mirrored wardrobe with the hanger bar and plenty of space right there. They're not going to forget about your entertainment either, because your key TV multi-source connection as well as your power outlet are located here. I just got to tell you, I'm not a fan of turning my head to watch TV. I'd much rather have it over here, but I understand, bam, this was the best spot for it. I dig it, and the versatility that this thing has, I think I'm okay with the trade-off. But leave me some comments down below and let me know what you think about that. Okay, come on, Ernie, it's time to go outside. Now, the outside of your Keystone Montana High Country 377FL, highlighted by a gorgeous exterior. Plus, you got 6-point automatic leveling and some pretty functional storage, but not a lot of it. And just follow me. Right up front, I'm going to start right here with the Road Armor fifth wheel pitch and the Keystone Hitch Vision. I like both of these for multiple reasons. Number one, the key vision right here actually or the hitch vision helps me when I'm backing up. Just makes life a whole lot easier. When going down the road, this Road Armor pitch actually has a gasket on the inside of the pivoting head here, which absorbs a lot of shock, the chucking and bucking, if you will, while going down the road. Add that to the fact that I got automotive coating on my molded front cap, which does come around the end. And I love this because that not only gives me less chance for water getting into my coach, but better insulation too. And speaking of insulation, you got everything from heated underbelly to astrofoil barriers to radiant foil barriers. This thing is temperature rated from 0 to 110 degrees. That's pretty sweet to have. Underneath my front cap is going to be my storage boxes. Now, this is also pretty versatile. So you can put your spare tire in here if you wanted to, add additional batteries, but you'll also notice the cutouts because this is generator prepped. So a very nice feature to have. And right over here is going to be all of my battery disconnects. I love how I have the Gigi box as well as the solar disconnect. Right here's my solar charge controller. This right here is my pure sine wave inverter, 2000 watt inverter there. And if I wanted to just keep charging the battery, I could just cut this off and leave the solar on, or vice versa. If I want to just cut the lights on from the solar, cut this on, cut the solar on, bam, I'm not technically running battery power just to cut on the lights and even some of the outlets if you have a big enough lithium battery bank. Just talk to your specialist at Camping World about what's going to be right for you. The other thing you're going to notice about Montanas are true fit slides. What does that mean? Plain and simple. They purposely make the slide fit the cutout of the box, meaning you're going to use less components to run it in and out. The seals are going to be a little bit better. You just got to make sure to grease those seals. Now, underneath over here on the campsite is where I'm going to find one side of my LP tanks, which apparently someone has borrowed. Then right here is going to be my pass-through storage. You'll also get a good shot of the aluminum superstructure that this bad boy is built on and some of the barriers that you have to help with the insulation. Good storage if you need table, chairs, maybe even a kayak, but just not as wide. So functional, but there's plenty of space on the inside if you need it. Solid step-over steps leading you into your oversized friction hinge door with the extra large grab handle. And the tempered tinted glass also serves a purpose of helping me reduce the heat inside my coach. You'll also see I got me some power out here if I want some entertainment. I got the oversized, beautiful aluminum rims right here on the Dexter Gladiator axles. Those are strong. So you don't have to worry about really adjusting them. Really do a good job of absorbing the shock going down the road too, thanks to the Road Armor suspension that's in here. You'll see my awning as well as my marine grade speakers. That awning is LED lit and freaking huge. Got me another slide right here, which is the bed in the primary bedroom. And you'll see that we do have a little bit more storage here. And I like this because it's finished off, but I probably would have liked to have seen something that would have been a little bit more rotocast or maybe even the rubberized diamond plate, because I still want a spot where I can throw all my dirty stuff from the beach. But having that, hey, I'll take it. Solid ladder mounted on the back, a backup camera prepped. Plus, they gave me another little storage compartment back here. So the versatility, the functionality, you picking it up, we're going all the way around. Got my 50 amp connection right there, my ground control 3.0, which is 6-point automatic leveling. And right here is going to be the pull handles for my dumps. Now, your gray tank and your black tank. Remember, you got a 75 gallon fresh, 78 gallon gray, 39 gallon black tank. Got the off campsite entry point here, another slide. And then the last three things we'll talk about for the exterior. Right here, your external command center. You got your city water connection, your winterization system, your bypass, external shower with hot and cold, as well as your cable connections. You even have a ZAMP quick connect, so if you want to get some additional solar panels to trickle charge that battery, bam, plug it in. Other side of my pass-through storage, other 30-pound LP tank, and right behind this lockable panel is going to be your electric one-touch leveling. Makes life just so much easier. And always when you're looking for an RV, check the info panel. The gross vehicle weight on this one is 16,620. The difference in that is really the cargo carrying capacity between what you can load as well as what you can carry in the tanks. And never travel with full tanks, please. Holy smokes, please. Even though they're heated tanks, you got the heated tank pads down there and they are enclosed, I just don't want the additional weight. That's just me. But for versatility for a couple that's looking to get out and do things in style with luxury, or the versatility of a family and everything in between, up to 10 people, and 10's going to be cramped, but that's pretty versatile. That's good space. But front living, rear bedroom, midship kitchen, plus a loft, I really do get the best of all worlds when it comes to RVs. But leave me a comment down below and let me know, what did you think of the Keystone Montana High Country 377FL? Where are you going to take it camping? What'd you like? What'd you not like? And please, while you're at it, click like, subscribe, and notify, so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. You never know. Get home from work, RV of your dreams is waiting for you on your inbox. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. Hope you enjoyed the 377FL. I'll see you soon.